I'm out here at the farm, and this is the one pole set. If you guys follow me at all, this is a single pole out in a lone field, and I got a miss here. And I'm just going to show you what a game of inches means. That fox stopped here, 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 and here. He stepped all three places except for right there. So that was a clean miss. He just didn't step in the right spot. So I'm just going to redust it out, rebait it. He already pulled my sheep's wool out and my lure stick both. And I have a camera on a pole, so hopefully that'll show what's going on. But I do have another red fox down the pasture a little ways, and I'll see you when I get over there. Well, we got a nice one here. This is a nice little trail set I put in with a T-bone right there. And first night catch. I set this up the other day. He's got a little bit of mange on his tail. Nice little red fox anyways. Nice and close to the cows. That's what we're trying to do. Keep him out of there. Whoa, that was going to be close. Okay. All right, we're here with the Duke 550. Duke was nice enough to send me a dozen of these 550s. I've never used them before, but it just made a beautiful catch on that red fox. No problem at all. No foot damage. We're just going to remake this T-bone right in the middle of this cow trail. Okay, so bedding. Need new pan cover. Expose the pan. Pack her in. Dealing with a bunch of clay here. Get rid of all that. Now, because we're on a trail, we're gonna make a trail. You got to go at least 4 foot away from the trap itself. Make it all look the same. The fox is nice enough to leave us a little doggy diamond right there, right on the lever. And that's the set, just like that. Real nice T-bone on a cow trail. Goes both ways. It's almost a guarantee. All right, we're gonna head on to the back of the farm, and I got word there's some coyotes back there, so we're gonna see if we can get something good set up. Well, it looks like we got robbed here again, so here's the trap. Watch your eyes. And he never set it off, so we're gonna make a solid trench set right here. By doing that, we're going to make it so he has to step on the trap. Just making a place for the chain to go. And reset. Right here, we're using a Duke number 2. It's 4-coiled. You can see where he pulled out my sheep's wool right out of the hole. But in my defense, I couldn't get the hole deep enough because of that wood fence post. Chain down in there. I'll put the trap this way. Knock that lump down. There. Put the dirt back in. You got to keep packing until that trap gets in there nice and tight. You can't give up. So figure it out if you do. That's better. And that pan's sitting pretty low, so I got to make sure it's completely cleaned out. Get the original pan cover. Get the sifter out. Build up the sides a little bit. He's only got one way to go. That's it. Put a little stepper right there and walk away. Get it rebaited up. You can see what the set looks like from this angle. I'm gonna move on to the next one. We're in the diversion ditch. Just made a couple new sets, so this is going to be a post set because I did find some nice little doggy diamonds on this trail. So I made a little post set right there using that clump of grass, and then down here maybe 10-15 feet away I made a nice dirt hole set, and that's what it looks like. So we'll see what happens. This diversion ditch, they run the whole length of the farm. It goes from one end of the farm to the other, coming out of the woods and then to the tarred road, which is about a mile away. So we got some good action here. We'll see what happens. Well, we're out at the farm, and we're heading down this diversion ditch where I made a couple sets the other day, and looks like we're coming up on a nice little red fox. Yes, sir. Hoping for a double here. I made a post set. And then down here I made a dirt hole set, and that's the one that picked them off. This looks like a young little fox, but I'm sure the farmer will be happy. It's a great little spot. It's just like a runway for canines. They don't go in the fields. They're just going to take this diversion ditch where the trails already established from the cows, and that's what they like to run. So we're going to get him taken care of, and going to remake this set. I think I might make a Mafia set right here, and I'll get set up and show you how that's done. So what I've done here, I've already saved you the boredom of redigging holes. Now I'm just bedding. The camera is on the trail itself. So we're just going to pack this in, and that's the whole key to this set. Now I brought in some of my own dirt. It's got a lot of clay in it. It's great for packing. Because I want to use the original dirt that's from here to cover the whole thing up. It's this pile of dirt right here, that's from here. So I have this semi-wet. Don't have to worry about freezing conditions right now. I got my little broom to expose the pan. We're just going to pack them jaws in nice and tight all the way around, which is key to this set. All right, now we'll go with the original dirt, which is clay, so I gotta break it up. But it matches the trail. And then we're gonna scrape the trail at least 6 feet on either side of the whole set. We're gonna get rid of the heavy clumps, we don't need them. Okay, so the prevailing wind at this farm here is always southwest, northwest. So I am on the opposite side of the trail. So even if they come down this trail on the other side, they're going to get a whiff of what's going on here. This is the trail right where my driver is. Runs from right to left. Now we're just going to scrape up everything he did. Now I'm going to have to throw a little grass on there because the rest of the trail has got a little grass on there. I'm going to clear down the middle, knock that down a little bit. Going to move the camera back. Hopefully you can get a pretty good perspective of what I'm doing. These big clumps out and use as grass. Okay, that's it. Now this fox here was nice enough to leave me a couple doggy diamonds, which I will put right in between the traps, which is right here, right there, and right there. Hit it with a little bit of fresh fox urine, and that's it. There's a trap here and a trap here. A couple days of weather, and this baby will settle right in. You'll never know. The set is deadly. I'm going to put a punch hole in there with a little bit of mink gland lure, and a punch hole over here with a little bit of Violator 7. Using my driver. Just enough to get a lure down there. That's all you need, nothing fancy. I usually wad up a little bit of sheep's wool just to hold the lure nice, keep it from drying out, and push it down the hole. And that's going to be it for this set, and it's definitely going to catch again. Making a nice little trench set here using a Duke 550. I'm expecting a little rain, so I'm going to show you how I take precautions against that, because this is definitely a clay farm, so it's going to hold water. So first we're going to put our stake in. You could just hear that clay just wrapping right around that stake. Great for bedding, lousy for water drainage. Okay, so now give that a little tug. She's not going anywhere. Now I'm going to put 3 drain holes in the trap bed itself, right underneath the trap. There's one, so at least it'll catch a little bit of the water. Three drain holes, at least 4 inches deep. So now we'll set our trap. A little bit more dirt in there. Phone's going a little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pack it in. Next, I'm going to show you what I do to the dirt hole itself to protect my bait that's going to go down there. Now we're going to use a screen pan cover, of course, so the water can move through and go down those holes. I'm going to use some of my imported dirt. Now, if some of you were thinking that I'm bringing a foreign dirt into a unknown land, that's not true. I take this clay dirt from this farm, so it's not that foreign. Brush that back, get a tiny bit more. That's going to be it. That's our trench set. And that's what it looks like right there. And we are all the way in the back of the farm. This is the end of the drainage ditch. We've got a crop change. We got 4 or 5 fences all meeting right back here. There's the start of the drainage tiles. Got lots of raccoons, lots of fox here in this back corner. It's all the way in the back. And I'm going to hit them with a trench. So to protect my bait from being down in the clay hole and the water's going to fill up and trash it all, a lot of times you'll see me, I drill a side hole, a good 6-inch side hole, just a couple inches down from the top. That's where my bait's going to go. So this water, that can fill up. I can take at least 10 inches of water down that hole before it floods out my bait. And then we have the drainage right here in the trap bed, and that'll do it. We got a camera up there that'll tell us the story. I'm going to set a couple dog proofs to protect this. I'm going to set one right there and then one over there. And we'll be good to go. That's going to be it, guys. Couple nice red fox, couple nice sets for you to work with if you have to, and I'll see you tomorrow.